It was 2021. I was 18 years old, and I was in my room as usual playing a specific video game on my PC, and it was called Counter-Strike. And I was playing with a particular somebody in my Discord chat that one night, and it was a girl. Now let's call this girl Mia. Yeah. Now I found Mia very, very, very attractive, like really attractive. And we met each other on this Discord server called the Lo-Fi server. But pretty much this Lo-Fi server had an introduction section where you could kind of meet new friends to play games with and stuff. And so this one day I ended up seeing Mia's introduction and her username and all that, 18F for female, looking for friends to play Counter-Strike with. She literally posted it just a few minutes ago, and you know me, I had to take that opportunity to go ahead and message her. I didn't even give a shit that I didn't even know what she looked like. You think I had standards? Because I'll be honest with you, bro, at the time, I was in a quite lonely position in life. This was around the time where I was graduating high school, and a lot of the friends that I had made in high school slowly started to vanish from my life, just naturally. And of course, as every guy would, I just wanted a girl to talk to. Because I yearned this connection, this love that I haven't really received from anybody else before. And so to me, messaging women online was the standard, because I wasn't great at socializing in real life. And so I ended up messaging Mia, asking her to play with me. And she ended up replying really quickly. And we got along very, very quickly as well. We had similar humor, she was funny as heck. She was cracking these jokes that I found hilarious. I was texting her back and forth. It seemed like it was off to a great start. And then bro, get this, right? Just a few minutes of us messaging back and forth, Mia sends me a message asking me to play a game of CSGO with her. And I'll be honest bro, I actually didn't even have the game downloaded. In fact, I don't even think I played CSGO. Maybe I played like once, right? And so I went and downloaded it immediately to play with her. And then we ended up hopping on a call together to play this match. And dude, Mia's voice, it was so cute. It was so cute. It was literally like music to my ears, bro. When I first heard her voice, it was literally musical notes playing through my ears. And on top of that, bro, she had this really just funny type of personality. If I were to describe her personality, it would have been edgy, dark humor type of personality. You know that type of personality type that I'm talking about. Just a really funny, just anything comes out of her mouth. She doesn't give a shit what she says, but it was funny. And since we're only talking on voice chat, right, I'm speaking super just loudly. I'm saying anything that comes on my mind. I'm just being this super confident guy that I wasn't in real life. Because again, I'll be honest with you, I was super just insecure of my appearance. I was probably the shyest kid in school, but online, dude, ask my family, dude. They could hear me playing and like shouting from across from the living room, right? I was a total extrovert online because nobody could see how I looked. And like a week would go past of me kind of waking up every day and seeing Mia's text on Discord asking how my day was, telling me good morning, she was waiting for me, and we would set up times for us to kind of play with each other since we're in different time zones, right? So I was literally waking up early in the morning just to play with Mia, right? I had that motivation. I wouldn't wake up early to study. No, fuck that. I want to wake up early to play Counter-Strike with Mia. However, she was from the US, and I'm not. I'm from New Zealand. But I didn't give a fuck. And I was okay with that. You know why? Because I was really starting to like this girl. She was giving me the attention that I was craving. Even if it was just online. Even if I didn't even know what she looked like. I liked Mia for her personality already. And maybe like another week or two goes past of us playing together. A bond is deepening, right? And get this, all of a sudden, I'm waiting for her to kind of join my Discord, my party, whatever, right? My chat, because we were ready to play at the same time every single day. But this time, she doesn't join just yet. And I'm waiting for her, like, what's up, right? But then I see on our Discord chat that Mia sends me a picture. Can you guess what it was? It was a picture of her. The first ever time I saw her face. And I'll be honest with you, bro, when I saw her face, she didn't even tell me, by the way, that she was sending that. She just sent it. When I saw her face, my heart dropped. Not because I was disgusted. No, she was beautiful. And guess what, dude? I wasn't happy because of that. I wasn't even excited. I was scared. You know why? Because I knew that Mia was gonna ask for me to show a picture of myself to her. And every inch of my body did not want to do that at all. Because I thought that she would think I was ugly. And so in my mind, I just really tried to play this nonchalantly. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, wow, you're really attractive. when you coming on to play? I really tried to like sweep this under the rug because I did not want her to ask me to send one back. And Mia doesn't actually ask me to send one back, which was good. Until something odd, very odd happens between us. We're playing as usual. The topic of food comes up, right? I don't know why this happened. The topic of food comes up. We're asking each other our favorite foods. I ended up telling her my favorite food was curry, right? Get this, yeah. And she ends up making a very racist, like, joke about Indians. Something about, I don't know, smelly curry munchers. And if you haven't told her, if you can't tell already, I'm Indian, you know. Oh boy. And this wasn't a playful joke either. This was one of those really hateful jokes, which kind of like got to my heart a little bit, because I think Mia like believed I was a white guy or something behind the screen. Guess what? I chose to ignore that, because my self-worth and my self-dignity wasn't that great. You know, I love speaking to this girl so much that I just chose to ignore it. Hopefully it just doesn't matter. Hopefully she doesn't care that I'm Indian. And so I'd still be playing with her, but now I just have this thought at the back of my mind. It's like, oh god, just dreading the day that I have to show her. It's like, oh god, should I show her what I look like? Should I not? And at a certain point, the moment of dread comes. And she asks me to finally show her what I look like. You know, why haven't you shown me what you look like yet? I've shown you what I look like weeks ago, right? And I really tried procrastinating this. I tried to like, oh, I'm busy, I'm this, I'm that. I don't want to show you just yet. I'm not home. But it kept leading back to that conversation. And so this one night, I was just scared. So scared. Should I take a photo? Should I show her? Should I show her? Really just anxious, right? And then I just had a random thought just pop in my mind. You know what? Mia, this girl, you know, let's be real, guys. I've been talking to her for, what, a few weeks now. I think I know her now. She's this really just funny, cool, down-to-earth girl. And surely she wouldn't mind. Even if I wasn't that attractive, surely she would still give me a chance, right? Because she likes my personality. Surely, right? But that's the thought that would end me. Just a quick break, but if you are enjoying this story, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, as it really does help me out a lot. We're hopefully aiming for at least 300k by the end of the year. I don't know if we can do it, but fingers crossed. And I'll let you get back to the story. So I'd be in the bathroom taking so many different selfies. I probably took at least 20 different selfies. Just picking the right one to choose, and eventually I just sent it. And so I just went back to my room patiently and also excitingly waiting for a reply. And whilst I was waiting, get this, my mind just started fantasizing over everything that Mia was gonna call me. Oh, you're such a cutie. Oh, you're actually really handsome. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're actually hot. These are the things that I thought that Mia would call me, and I was getting really excited for that moment. And 10 minutes would go past, no reply yet. That excitement turned into a little bit of some worry, but it's okay. Maybe she's just getting some food. I mean, we have to play Counter-Strike soon. It's our set time, right? So she'll be back soon, yeah. Like half an hour goes past. No reply yet. That slight worry turns into pure anxiety in that moment. 2 hours go past. No reply. I realized I had gone ghosted. Yeah. And that anxiety turned into pure shock and just devastation. Because she didn't reply to me the next day, or the next, or the next, or the next, or the next. Ghosted. She was gone. She liked me until she saw my face. I can't lie to you and say this didn't really devastate me. It really felt like my heart just got like shock, grief. But honestly, the biggest emotion I was feeling, bro, anger. It was anger. Anger at myself. And anger at my mum and my dad for giving me the genetics that I was born with. The looks that I was born with. Because maybe if I was just some handsome looking fella, then she wouldn't have left me. That's the thoughts that I was having in that moment. And this was one of the events that really just made me say, fuck you, to the world, to women, to everyone. And actually start doing something about my life and improving my life. And in particular, my appearance. Because if my looks were going to get in the way of me just having a secure, deep bond with a woman, I don't want to let my looks get in the way of that. Well, then I'll do whatever it takes. And so throughout the following years that I would spend taking advice from Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok and whatever, I would see these TikTok and Instagram reels of people who look a lot better than me. And I found myself really just obsessing over the way that I looked. And every time I would see someone that looked better than me, it felt like a little piece of my heart got eaten away. Because clearly they have something that I desired for a long time. And I wanted it. And that was an actual connection with a girl. I yearned it. And slowly but surely, my own self-worth started becoming based on the way that I looked. And let me fast forward you to 2024. So what, 3 years later, or 2.5 years later. And by this point, I've pretty much spent majority of my time improving my looks, improving my life, for the sole reason of women. And one day, right, get this, I'm in the gym doing bicep curls in front of the mirror when I see this beautiful, beautiful girl that my friend is talking to. And so I ended up meeting this girl, and she was a nurse. An amazing, nice, lovely, amazing woman, right? She had all the qualities you're looking for in a wife. She was one of those girls where you know for a fact, like, she would be a good wife. She would be a really good mother. You know for a fact, she will take care of you. And so naturally throughout the weeks and the months, like, I would see her in and out of the gym sometimes, and we'd start talking, having little conversations here and there. And naturally I would start to take a liking to this girl because of everything that I mentioned before. And get this, right? This was the perfect time. You know why? Because my 21st birthday was about to come up, and I was hosting a special party for my birthday. And I invited this girl to my birthday in hopes that maybe I could, I don't know, tell her that I like her at my birthday, or like try to advance things there maybe, which would end up being a really, really bad decision on my part, because she would end up coming to that birthday. And then it's like, oh my god, instantly just that pure anxiety just hits me. And it's like, oh shit, okay. I actually need to ask this girl out 2 nights, right? Oh boy. And yes, I've practiced with some women here and there, But I'll be honest, bro, a girl like this, of her caliber, a girl that I really desired and wanted, a girl that I knew would be good for my future, this really made me anxious. And when I saw her come in, bro, she's like greeting my parents, she's greeting my friends, she is being this amazing joy to everybody around her. And as much as I'd like to tell you, bro, that I was enjoying this party, it was my own 21st birthday, for God's sake, right? No. Guess what? I was just thinking about this girl the whole time, bro. I wasn't even paying attention to what was happening with me because of the anxiety that hit me. And I realized I couldn't ask her out. No matter how much I tried, I wasn't a man enough. I didn't have the balls to say anything, right? And so I just acted like I just didn't care. Because in my head, I was kind of waiting for her to maybe do something. You know, I look good now, right? I look good enough. Surely she can, pursue me, right? But I tried to cope with that anxiety with alcohol. And then I got pretty drunk at one point. And when I get drunk, my true feelings come out, right? And so in my mind, I just really want to tell this girl how I feel right now when I'm just super drunk, which was probably such a bad mistake. But good thing is, she ends up leaving before I say anything, right? But then get this, my friend who was with me during the after party hours when everybody else left gives me the bright idea to message her, confessing my love to her right now whilst I'm drunk. And I did exactly that. I messaged her saying how much I like her when she knows that I'm drunk, when she knows that I'm out of it, hoping for her to confess her love back to me. Oh boy, this was a horrible choice by me, because I would then wake up the next day without a reply from her, and throughout this whole day I would be unbelievably anxious, just waiting for a reply back from the girl that I had a crush on for months now, just waiting for a reply back to the girl that I saw a potential future with. Oh my gosh, bro, the anxiety that I was feeling throughout this day, just waiting for that text back, man. And eventually I did get a text back. And when I saw that text, my heart can't even drop out of my body anymore. It just literally got like slingshot across the country. Because it was just a full out rejection. And here's the thing, right? I thought that she only rejected me because of the way I looked, of my appearance. And it took me like a good week to kind of get back into motion about things, because I would, see her very often and it would be kind of awkward. But it was okay. At least that's what I thought. Until maybe a few months would go by and I checked my phone and I realized that she had unfollowed me on Instagram. And I did some further investigation to find out that she had gone with another guy, right? But not just any guy. When I looked at this guy, this is the most fucked up part. He wasn't even that attractive. He wasn't the most attractive looking guy. Was I jealous? Was I envious? No. In that moment, it felt like all the ego that I had just got flattened, I got humbled. Because up to this point, I truly believed that your appearance was really everything when it came to attracting women. And when I dug deeper into who this new man was, I realized that he had a really good career. He had his head screwed on straight. He looked like a decent guy. Despite not being super attractive, he had his shit together. He looked like a stand-up guy, a gentleman, right? And then all those thoughts of like regret. Fuck, dude, I should not have just, drunk texted her. I should have just told her at a normal place, a normal time, how I felt about her. In a stand-up gentleman type of way. Maybe she would have actually considered it in that case. Because She really was a great girl, you know what I'm saying? And dude, like, so much of my self-worth was based on how I looked, and I didn't know what I was worth besides that. And this really humbled me, bro, and I really started working on my character and who I was as a person divided of my looks. If you take my looks away, who was I really? And this is when I really started making more authentic videos on YouTube, documenting my mistakes more, just laughing and smiling more. You know, not really caring about what people think of me, not really caring about my appearance too much, of what people think of my appearance. I didn't care about that anymore. I just cared about being a much better person to everybody around me, a much better light source, if you could say. I started acting more brightly. I stopped acting like this person who I wasn't, this stoic alpha male anime character. And dude, looks matter. Of course they do. If I looked like a 10 out of 10 Giga Chad, Mia probably wouldn't have ghosted me that day. That's the truth. But the truth also lies in the fact that Mia wasn't a girl that I even truly needed in my life. Because if a girl rejects you because of your looks, that isn't a girl you want in your life. Full stop. So why do you give these girls so much attention, so much value? And I'm only saying this to myself, by the way. Your value as an individual is based on your character and what you provide to people and what you provide to yourself. Work on that character. It's special. You're special. Don't be fooled by these women who reject you because of your appearance. Yeah, sure. Shit happens, whatever. It's okay. It's not the girls that you want in the first place. Always remember that. Make that mindset shift and it'll take you a very long way. The truth is, bro, this is when this is when girls really started liking me. And it's like, what? Huh? A guy that can make a girl laugh, that's worth 50 times more than getting rid of your acne. Let that sink in. Please subscribe if you did enjoy this story, and I'll see you in the next one, alright?